Hi. Today I'm going to be talking about being lovable. Being lovable is one of the core wounds that we have. This wound presents itself either by attracting people who are toxic for us or repelling people who are actually nourishing and could be fostering our growth, our happiness, our joy. So we attract bullies and we repel intimate and profound relationships. Why do we do that? Because this is the way we have learned that love is. How did we get in this message? We got this message from childhood. We got this message from culture. We got this message from DNA. How can we start changing it? It depends which psychology book you read. You can go in the world of physiology, that you start changing the way you stand and the way you act. Superficial, but it works. Behavior, how you act. Reason, the way you think. Or you can go deeper to see what were those wounds that you got, and you can start transforming them by reprogramming your brain with some exercises of meditation and intuitive exercises. Which is my favorite? Well, honestly, all of them work because they reinforce each other. Today, I want to give you one that is in the realm of thought, with what it affects the behavior and it affects the feelings. So it's like a little bridge and a tip that is really powerful. This is the idea to think that no matter what, you will be okay. No matter what, you will be okay. To think that well-being abounds and everything will be okay at some point. So a bully was attracted by you somehow. You see the bullying situation and you observe it. You say, well, somehow I attracted this. How did I manifest this in my life? I'm not going to answer these questions. I want to concentrate in the fact that somehow this will pass and I will be okay. When you think that, you get out of the seat of the victim and sit down in the seat of the observer, of the person who can learn. So you observe the situation and you really change your posture, physiology, and you say, well, what could be an enlightened way of reacting here? So you give yourself time to think, to breathe, and to react in an appropriate way that really shows confidence, inner power, authenticity. And when you do that, the bullies start disappearing from your life. So what would be appropriate responses? Not to respond to aggression. Let them fall, like Aikido says. When an opponent attacks you, you just let them fall. So you don't react. Maybe you leave the party. Maybe you quit the company. Maybe you divorce them. This is, of course, extreme situations. But just to stand tall to sit down and take space will make them quiet. Just that, just change your posture. Change your posture. Next step, give a powerful question. Why are you saying that? Or could you repeat this slowly? When you say something like that, could you repeat this slowly? They might not be able to do it because they understand that they are not talking to a victim, that you are not who they thought you were. And all comes from the idea that I am okay and I will be okay. You think about your age and you think, how many days have I survived all my life? How many days I thrive in my life? 100% of those days. So according to my 100% success, this I will also survive. This will also be easy. When you have that thought that it will be okay, you are actually invincible. And funny enough, now that I mentioned that word, then you become visible, but in a complete different way. The victim vanishes and the powerful you comes up. So this tiny thought has lots of implications in the way you stand, in the way you speak, in the way you will feel, because then you will feel certain that it will be okay. And ultimately, it will have impact in the decisions that you will take. Like I was saying before, it will have impact in leaving that job, leaving that department, leaving that husband, leaving that city. It will have impact in saying, well, it will be okay because I'm the boss. I am the boss and I want to decide where I am treated best. I will decide what is what I want. So confidence is built one step at a time. Our wounds become wings one step at a time, one thought at a time. So start with this one thought, the certainty that well-being abounds and that you will be okay, no matter what. Have a wonderful day. And of course, as always, I ask you, if you like this video, please like it. It's really beneficial for the algorithm. And share it with your friends. We need more women to be owning their magnificence. Have a wonderful day.